Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is What is the Tea on Your Love Life in the next 3 months? So I do have 3 piles here for you. If you would like to enter into a giveaway, that information is in the description box along with information on my Etsy shop. If you would like a personal private reading, if you would like to donate to my channel, a gift of any amount would be appreciated. If there is not a tarot reading specific to what you're looking for in my Etsy shop, you can send me an email and we can talk about that. And I think that is about it. And then we have the timestamps also in the description box. I have to figure out how to do chapters. I thought I did, but it didn't work. So anyhow, I'm going to introduce the piles and get into your readings. We have from the Universal Love Oracle, the Golden Path. That's pile 1. Pile 2 is Tantric Union. And pile 3 is Spiritual Growth. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we will get into your readings. Hi, pile 1, this is your reading if you chose the Golden Path. And we are going to actually read from the book for these cards today, at least the main card here. So the Golden Path. So definitely I think it's saying you are headed in the right direction. You're exactly where you need to be on your journey. And this is leading you to everything you want in your love life. But from the book it says, continue your current course of action, even if you are experiencing unforeseen difficulties and obstacles. Every journey has its trials. Every learning, each skill, and all progress is accomplished through challenge. You move because you have pushed your body. You know because you have exercised your mind. And you know yourself by questioning your identity. This card has shown up in your reading today to encourage you to keep going. Bring the challenges close. Tackle them head on, as they are not obstacles blocking the way, but an intrinsic part of the journey. Acceptance, perseverance, and conviction will lead you on. This is your golden path. Now is not the time to give up. A bright future is in the making, even though you cannot currently see it. All right. So we have your tea leaf cards, as in what's the tea? And from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, we have engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Let's see if we can get this all on camera. I have a new camera, so I'm having a few issues. Then we have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. And love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. In the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the 5 of Wands. I think I looked at this card the other day and was thinking about the Hermit. Then we have Temperance. The High Priestess. And from the Hidden Truth Oracle, we have I hide behind material things. I love you. And I regret lying to you. All right. So I do feel like you are on the right path to the love of a lifetime. And that's not to say there aren't challenges, because we do have the 5 of Wands. So that can indicate challenges. It can also indicate competition. But there really is no competition when it comes to your true love. You're not going to have to compete for them. You're not going to have to worry about other people in the situation. It is just going to flow, and you're going to know that they want you. And I think that is coming for you here in the next 3 months, because we're talking about the next 3 months. And I do think you're going to have a period of reflection. And if you are currently in a relationship, and whatever obstacles you are facing right now, it is going to strengthen the relationship. Or in certain instances, it's going to show you more about yourself, more about your wounds, and show the other person that as well. So either if you're in a current relationship and you face challenges and the challenges break it, that means that is meant to be broken in order to meet this true love, this love of a lifetime. Because I'm feeling there is a love of a lifetime, because you have the golden path. You're not just on a path of anything happening. It's golden. It's like the relationship. Like the one you'd really want, that would be fulfilling and loving and genuine and also reciprocal. And so within the next 3 months, I definitely feel that if you are in a relationship, you may get an engagement ring. And if you're not, you may meet the person that will be a long-term partner. You are being spiritually guided. When I see temperance, there is something about alchemy and balance. I feel like this is going to be an alchemical and balanced relationship with this person. And I feel like you know that it's coming, but also this is talking to me about your purpose, your North Node. And I know that's not necessarily that card, but to me it speaks that. So I feel like, and yeah, it's always, you're on the path to your North Node, and this is the golden path. And if you feel like you have not been on this path, I feel like it's all coming together and you're there. And you are going to meet this person. And you're going to start to experience feelings. This person is going to reach out to you. They're going to express love to you. Or you're going to meet that person where you're going to feel like you want to express love to them. And it's going to be very reciprocal. I feel more or less this person is going to reach out to you. So I feel like true love is coming toward you. And I think this person may want to impress you with material things, because we have like this big engagement ring here. And it says, I hide behind material things. So I think part of their love language may be gift giving. So they're going to give you, the gifts they give you, the physical gifts, are going to have a lot to do with showing you how they feel about you. And like with this, the High Priestess and I regret lying to you. I don't feel like this person is going to be able to lie to you, because you're going to know. They're not going to be able to hide behind any pretense at all with you, and vice versa. You're not going to be able to hide from this person. You're going to see each other as you are. There is going to be a bit of projecting, but I feel like it's in a way that you see the commonalities in each other. It's going to feel like you're kind of like looking into a mirror when you look at each other. So you're going to be feeling that you both complement each other very beautifully. And where one is weak, the other will be strong. And vice versa, but it's going to fit together very nicely like a puzzle piece. And I feel like you're going to have many long conversations and just very deep and intimate relations, like also very spiritual. So we have both Temperance and the High Priestess, and that's a very spiritual energy, so this is a spiritual connection. And it is definitely a good one coming in for you. They are going to express their love. They're going to express their feelings. I feel both in words and in gifts to you. They might want to go on walks with you, go into nature. They may want to be intimate with you in nature, and you may have that opportunity. And I don't feel like, like in public, but in front of everybody, unless that's something you guys are into. But I just feel like you're going to be able to freely express your love, express who you are in this relationship, and you're going to do that anywhere you are. Like, I feel like this person isn't going to be opposed to, like, holding your hand in public. Not to say that you're going to be all over each other in public. I mean, that could happen. A lot of people are not into that. But, there's going to be an expression of affection even in public with this person. They're not going to hide the relationship. I feel like they're going to feel very proud of you. And maybe since that's coming out, some of you have had that where the person just doesn't even act like you're together in person, but this person is going to act like you're together, and they're going to be proud to be with you, and they're going to want to somehow, in a physical, tangible way, show how you two are together. If you are currently in a relationship and it's like that, I feel like it is ascending to the next level of commitment, for sure. And if you're not yet in a relationship like that, you're meeting this person. And I also feel like this reminds me, because along this path there are all of these trees. And there's a scripture that says, the trees of the field will clap their hands and will all go out with joy. So I feel like they're going to be happy for you. There's going to be people around you, family or friends. It's going to be like almost this relief that you have this good reciprocal relationship. And also with this golden path, I'm feeling like walking down the aisle type of thing, and the people at the wedding. So some of you might be getting married in the next 3 months. Otherwise, you're going to meet someone you're going to marry. If you're in a current relationship, and this sounds kind of like that, the relationship that is happening for you, it is ascending to that level. Otherwise, if the person you're in relationship with now or are considering now, if this person is not like this, and this relationship doesn't have these characteristics, I feel like that person is falling away so this person can come in. It's actually a very beautiful reading. Like I said, it's a very spiritual connection. It's also very loving, very affectionate. They're going to love to talk to you, give you gifts. They're going to uplift you, call you beautiful names like, oh, you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, you're the best ever. I love your mind, I love your soul, your heart. They're going to love the real you, the made up you, and the relaxed you. Every part of you. Like, this is going to be a very fulfilling relationship that's coming in for you. And I did time this for the next 3 months, so this is awesome. I'm going to pull the tea leaf cards. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. So this person could give you flowers. Like I said, they do like to express their love tangibly with gifts. And I think this person's going to be very romantic. And Rose could be indicative of the month of June. The person or you could be a Gemini or Cancer as well. And June could be significant for the two of you. Then we have Pig, and it says, beware of greed. But I don't feel like this is about greed, because the pig is also about abundance. And this person hiding behind material things, this person may actually have some money. Or the two of you coming together is going to be a very abundant union. And I feel financial abundance here too, within this connection. Or this person in particular has some financial abundance, and they're going to be able to afford to give you gifts. But I don't think it's simply about, gifts, it's like the expression. It's thoughtful gifts. It's purposeful gifts. It's a means to express love. And I also feel this person is going to express love through words and through affection. And then we have dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, so I feel like along with this connection being so loving and fruitful in that way, and just a very good intimate connection, loving, out there, put out there for the world to see. Someone is going to be proud of you, a good commitment. It also is going to bring financial abundance. So you also, with this person, maybe you're going to be working on something or coming into business together, or just bringing your two incomes together is really going to give you a lot of abundance together in that way as well. And this really at least should start in the next 3 months. If you're not currently in this connection, the next 3 months. Wow, this is really good. So I hope that gave you some insight. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I thank you so much for coming to this reading. Like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated. Namaste. For some reason, my camera will not turn off and on, but it's a new one, so I have to figure out how to use it right, I guess. It's a new phone, actually. All right, pile 2. This is your reading if you chose this Tantric Union card. And this reading is, what is the tea on your love life in the next 3 months? And first we're going to read from the book for this card, from the Universal Love Oracle deck. And I think just from the picture, it's pretty evident. There's going to be a very healing, divine, sexual, sensual connection with another person. I feel like the sex is going to be off the charts because it's not just a meeting of bodies, it's a meeting of souls. And it's going to be really on a very intense level. It's going to grow you spiritually. And I feel like that's in a good way. When you come together physically, it's going to be like, I want to say synergistic. So two energies coming together, and it's creating even a more intense energy. So I feel very intense sexual and spiritual connection coming towards you here. And I'll read from the book now. Have a love affair with life. Grow your awareness of the divinity within you and honor the sacred and divine within another. Ignite an internal flame and invite this universal creative force to spiral up from deep within your being. Tantra is honest, open, and unafraid to animate the life-giving spiritual energy within you. Feel it rise and merge with complementary opposing forces to create wholeness. The rise and fall of the tides is a tantric union between ocean, moon, air, and earth. There is a deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, your bond will deepen as you discover previously unknown realms of love. Alternatively, a tantric union may evolve on a spiritual and emotional basis as two souls merging through thought and feeling. Wow, so yes, definitely intense energy. All right, so we have the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, so this is a second reading that's pretty intense and positive when it comes to love. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Girl with a snake, empath and Narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have Justice. And the Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Chalices. And the Nine of Wands. From the Hidden Truth Oracle, we have I want to feel that way again. I feel you leaving me behind. And I want to be more than friends. Okay, so the tea on your love life in the next 3 months. From some of these cards, particularly these message cards, this could be someone you already know that you have not delved into a sexual relationship with I want to be more than friends. Or this could be someone from the past that maybe you had a fling with, or you had an interaction with, and there was just such a strong connection, but it didn't get off the ground. Yet they still know there's something there between you. Otherwise, this could very well be just a new person coming in. Or if you, like we said from that book, if this is if you're in a current relationship, it is going to get a lot more hot, passionate. You're going to seduce each other. You're going to have a lot more. It's not just fun. It's intimate. It's spiritual. And Girl with the Snake, I'm feeling more than anything, Girl with a Snake is Kundalini, like Kundalini rising, because from Tantra, you can really have some amazing awakenings, spiritual awakenings from it. There's just a lot of intensity in this connection, and I don't feel it's like drama intensity. I feel it's just intensity of the connection. It's like this person's going to want to wife or husband you down because they want to keep feeling this way. And I don't feel like this is a connection that is going to die out easily, if it would die out at all ever. This could be like one of those connections that people would be envious of. But in one way, I feel there's such a depth of intensity here of like that spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical unity that is such that not many people will experience such a connection in their lifetime. I feel like people do have to do some healing work and have to, just meet that right person. This definitely could be a past life person. I don't even want to feel like soulmate because it feels even more intense than that to me. I don't even know how to explain it. And it's not just sexual intensity, although that's there too. But there's a lot of energy. This connection is going to have a lot of energy into it. But here, like, there may be a fear with this Girl with a Snake and this kind of seduction thing. There might be a fear of the intensity of this connection saying it's a bad connection, but I don't feel like that at all. Like that drama where people would say twin flames and all the drama and the crap with it, I don't feel like it's traumatic. It's an intense connection. Because we also have the Ace of Cups, which is a very pure love. And this person, they don't want to just F you, they want to make love to you. There's a lot of love and intimacy. Like in this card, they're very much touching. It's funny, like their bodies are entwined together. Like this person and you, I think both of you are going to want to be entwined physically and in each other's energy. And it is the Nine of Wands, but look how close they are. They're like entwined, even in their conversation. And it's like, both of you actually may have like just gone through this shit, you know? Then you meet each other and there's some fear there, like with that girl with the snake, but I think it's a good connection. It's nothing to be afraid of, but there might be fear based on how deep and intense and immediate this connection is. I feel like this is going to be a very unique connection, one that neither of you has ever experienced. It's something you're going to want to continue to feel that way. Yeah, it's quite amazing, actually. And like, I feel a lot of emotion in here, so it might be like, maybe you couldn't open up and they couldn't open up with people. Like the two of you will be able to open up to each other and just like release and rest and not have to worry about pretense or what's going to happen next or what they're going to do or say or who they're going to talk to. I don't feel like you're going to have to worry about that. You're going to be able to release and relax. And I feel like there's going to be a vulnerability and an openness with each other, which may be scary at first. But it's going to be so relieving. You may even have like emotional releases with this person. Like tears, crying. But it's going to be an emotional release of what? Of the past. Of anything. It's pretty beautiful. And I feel like this connection is just going to be that emotional release for both of you. And it's going to be such a relief also. A relief from past pain. And the intimacy is so deep and spiritual and emotional and pure. And there's a meeting of the light and the darkness and just being able to be everything you are. And I feel like you're very deep people, and this person is very deep. And then we have the Justice card. And that's a lot about relationships. So it's going to be balanced. It's going to be fair, truthful. This could be a person you're going to marry with wedding rings if that's something you want. Or else it's like, it almost feels like that kind of thing that you're possibly already like married in the spiritual realm practically because of the intense and deep connection that the two of you share already. And Justice with wedding rings, I mean, that could indicate, actual legal marriage. And I feel like with this person, you're going to continue to seduce each other, continue to be attracted to each other. This is not a flame that is going to go out because this is not just a flame. This is like an intense burning fire of passion and intensity. I'm saying intensity a lot, but that's a lot that's coming up. So this could be a friend, someone who's been a friend. Maybe you've been afraid or they've been afraid to jump into it. But yeah, this is big. And from the tea leaf cards, we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So where you feel like you're lacking, I don't feel like this connection will make up for the lack, but it'll help you to release those feelings of lack. Like, another person doesn't complete you, and when you feel they do, it becomes kind of codependent, or like, I can't live without this person. You can. But you're going to release those feelings of lack. and you're just going to feel a renewed type of fullness. It's like you're going to be able to come into who you are within this connection. Next we have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So there could be some resistance to this connection at first because of the fear. With this Nine of Wands girl with a snake, the fear of, because yeah, this connection is so strong and intense and there's a lot going on with it, that the fear of possibly ever losing it could keep you from like indulging in it at all. But no matter what, this is definitely a memorable experience and something you want to experience in life. And whether you believe in reincarnation or not, usually in our awareness, this is, you know, our life here. And technically in life, everything ends. So don't let the fear of an ending prevent you from experiencing this in this life. Because with this wedding rings too, this could be, you know, definitely a till death do us part type of connection. And Cat, a two-faced friend. And with I want to be more than friends, this could definitely be a friend of yours. Or an acquaintance or someone you know that just, you know, they really have these strong feelings for you. Maybe you even have strong feelings for them, but they are not necessarily showing it right now. But it is going to be coming through within the next 3 months, since that was the question of it. You know, it may like start with some flirting. They want to test the waters to see how you feel. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Very, very interesting reading. All right, so that was your reading pile 2. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are in the world. And if that did resonate, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Namaste. Hi, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose this card, Spiritual Growth. And we are going to read from the book. So, along with spiritual growth, this card just shows to me like very much blooming, looking amazing, hot, sexy, being angelic, like having a lot of eyes on you and attention, and just being in a very attractive energy, like attracting people and things toward you because of how much you're like blooming and flourishing into who you are, and it's just attracting good things and people and all of that. So I'm reading from the book now. Spiritual growth. This is a very special time of deep spiritual awareness and growth. Powerful changes are taking place deep within you, and it is important to nurture yourself as this occurs. Take time out to appreciate the beauty and healing energy of nature. Wonder at the trees, delight in the flowers, feel the earth beneath your feet, hear the sacred heart of Gaia, and rejoice in the essence of her nurturing spirit. Walk along the beach, step into the waves, feel the ebb and flow of the water and the ebb and flow of your own divinity. You will emerge from this period with a renewed sense of purpose and a heightened ability to tap into the vast pool of knowledge, inspiration, and creativity that dwell within you. So it feels like a lot of self-realization and actualization here, a refreshing, a renewal, a glow-up, you are pretty amazing and pretty attractive, particularly at this time in the next 3 months and regarding love. Here's your tea leaf cards. We'll get to that in a moment. From Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, we have Cupid's Arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Hand of Cards, take a chance. Risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have King of Swords. And Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Swords. From the Hidden Truth Oracle, we have, I feel you even though we are apart. I am afraid to contact you. And I wish things could be different. All right, so I definitely feel you are doing you. You are flourishing. You're looking good. You're attracting lots of people. You could be dating. And I feel like there's probably a lot of people who are going to feel like they have feelings for you, that they're falling in love with you, that they're super attracted to you, like you're the one for them. But I also feel like you are being very strategic. You want to maintain your own stability, and you know your worth and value. And in that, you're only going to be accepting those who also show you that they know your worth and value. You're not interested in any third-party situations. You're not interested in someone who is too afraid or too cowardly to come towards you and tell you that they're interested in you or to pursue you. You want someone to show up with the real deal. Like, to actually show their hand of cards. Say, I actually am willing to put in the effort here. And there could be a masculine air sign that is going to be coming in and telling you the truth about some kind of a situation. They could be telling you the truth, or there could be a major romantic interest that is represented here by the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, possibly. Their energy is a little bit more on the intellectual end. They could be a little bit older than you. And you may be just like conflicted about it. Because, I mean, you don't want to be a part of any third-party situations. You're like, screw that. And yet I do feel like something's coming. It's like, not in a bad way behind your back, but it's like behind your back you're not expecting. Because I believe Cupid's arrow, one of these says unexpected. So someone's coming towards you unexpectedly. Because like he's coming toward her from behind. And like her head is kind of turned and her back is to, you know, the viewer of the card. So I do feel like something is coming in for you unexpectedly. That is going to be different than from what you are accustomed to. I really don't feel like it's going to be an ex. But although I do feel like an ex is popping up here, I feel like there's a lot of energies around you. You're going to just have people attracted to you in general. But there's going to be someone who stands out in the crowd for you. And that's going to be unexpected. And you're going to want to take your time with this person. I'm not saying you should, but I feel like you're going to want to take your time with this person so they treat you like this valuable person. They're not screwing with you. They're not cowards. They're willing to put in the work and the effort. And I feel when they show you that, you're then going to be willing to take that leap of faith. And I do feel like the person how you're going to know this is the person is that they are going to be honest and open, and they're going to show you their hand. They're going to tell you truthfully who they are, what they do, what they're looking for in a relationship. They should know what they want in a relationship. That they're actually serious, that they're willing to put in the work and the effort to having a relationship. Not that it's a horrible labor, when you actually like someone, but it's a good investment. They'll be willing to put a good investment into you. And I think it's going to take some time to grow and develop and to come in here for you. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of people interested in you, probably people coming up from the past. And I feel like you're just going to be cutting them off kind of left and right. Like, okay, you're not putting in the effort. You're too cowardly to approach me correctly. You want people to approach you correctly, or else you're not going to give them a chance. It's like you really see your worth and value, and you know what to look for, and you know what you want. So you want someone who is on your level. And I do feel there's going to be a surprise. And I think the surprise is going to be that it's not going to be like anything you've had before. They are actually going to step up to the plate and show you their hand. They're not going to be deceptive. And anybody who is trying to be deceptive towards you, you're going to know it. And you're going to walk away from them. And you may be in the market more for this mature, intellectual, someone who has their stuff together, a man, a person, woman of integrity, who is going to bring in stability, with them. And it looks like you are either really working on your stability or have really gotten stable within yourself and your life, and you want the same in somebody else. And you deserve that, and you can have that. And you're not going to allow any, I want to say gold diggers, or people looking for a hookup, or those trying to deceive you, trying to be controlling, anybody who is looking for a conflict. You're cutting all that out. I feel you're kind of cutting people off left and right, and you probably have a lot of admirers, a lot of people who are attracted to you, and people that are going to come in from the past, new people, and I feel like there's one in particular that's going to surprise you and actually step up to that plate, And this is the next 3 months. All right, and your tea leaf cards, we have the 4-leaf clover, great and good fortune. So I think that's that one particular person that's going to come forward that's going to be surprising. And it's going to be very fortunate. You're going to feel very lucky. You're like, wow. Then we have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to have suitors. You're going to have people coming towards you, people that are attracted to you, sliding your DMs. And, you could be doing online dating or something, or just generally just be in a very attractive energy. And so a lot of people are going to be attracted to your life, so you're going to have to be discerning. And I think you very much are discerning. You know what you want, and you can see it from a mile away when it's not something you want, so you're going to be able to cut it off. And yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And I feel that's another thing too. You're definitely freeing yourself from anything that makes you feel repressed, oppressed, tied down, put in a box. And I don't feel like you're opposed to commitment, but you don't want to feel tied down. You want to feel free. Even if you are interested in that relationship and all that, it's like you still need to feel freedom within a relationship. So if there's anybody who's going to be too overbearing, too needy, too clingy, it's not going to be for you. So I really feel like you've gotten clear on what you want, and you are attracting that in, and it's going to be a surprise because it feels like there's like this handful of things, and it's like there's this one that's going to be a surprise. And so you're going to be using your discernment and cutting off the people you know aren't right for you. And this person is coming through. Great and good fortune. So I thank you, Pile 3, for coming to my reading. I hope this gives you some insights. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste.